Alright, as promised, I'll show you my playbook. So you get whatever kind of help you think you're going to get out of it. But, it's not what's in the playbook, it's really how you execute it. That's why when I show my gameplay, I show you how I'm executing my plays based on what I'm seeing on defense. So, to the guy that asked me for my playbook, here's my playbook. So, use it as you may. Like guarantee any success. Like I said, it's just a matter of knowing what your opponent is calling on the field and then calling plays based on what your opponent has been doing to you on the field, and that can change game to game. The reason why I create a custom playbook is so I have a variety of plays for all the different opponents that I see online. So if somebody's showing me one specific thing in this particular game, then I have the plays to counter what it is they're doing. The thing about just running stock playbook is you get into it, because I've been in before where I'm picking a stock playbook and I get into a game and I know my opponent is doing a certain thing and I know there's a route combination that can beat it, but I don't have it in my stock playbook. So that's the reason why I just create playbooks that I like, and I like certain formations, and I call plays to beat their coverage, if you know what I mean. And it's terrible when you don't have the plays and you're just like, I know I can beat this, but I don't have the play. That's why I create a custom playbook. That's why it's like, it's best for you guys to create one based on how your play style is and who the opponents you've been facing, and base your custom playbook based on that. That way you know what to call in certain situations. So you're not stuck like, oh man, I know I can beat this defense if I just had this one play. But because you don't have that play, then now it's like you have to, you're kind of like stuck in a way, and you lose the game because you didn't have a specific play. That's happened to me before. So it's just off of experience. That's why I was like, don't listen to anybody that says, oh, you're running a custom playbook. Like, I don't care, because if it was the real NFL, you see how long an NFL play sheet is, and you be like, okay, all right, you realize how limited Madden is. So that's a good reason that they give you an option to be able to custom your own playbook. So I suggest you take full advantage of it and don't listen to anybody saying you're creating a custom playbook and blah blah blah. I don't care. I really don't care. So here's my doubles HB week, where I call my my tight end wheel out of. It's that formation. So if you start from the beginning of the video, before I started talking, I just kind of went through just the base 2-on-2 formations that comes with the playbook. I leave in there, and then I'm adding like plays to shotgun. So that's why I'm showing my entire shotgun plays. I mean, so if you want to pause it anytime when I pull that R2 down, you get to see most of the plays that are in there. But I go through each one of my shotgun playbooks so you can see every play that's in there. And I really don't. Last year I could run off of 2-1-2 and 1-1-2 and 1-1-3. I mean, 1-1-3, which is like 3 tight ends. But this year, because of real play emotion, it's hard to run out of 2-1-2 all the time. That's why you see me. If you watch most of my videos this year in 2019, Madden 19, you will see that I'm in shotgun a lot because of real play emotion. Because last year I was able to run the ball more effectively, and this year it's not so easy to run. There's more, like I said, who knows if it will change as patches come out, but primarily Madden 19 is more of a passing game than running, so you're going to see more people throwing the ball than running. I usually, if you see me run the ball, I'm running for like short yardage. If I need like 3 yards, 2 yards, then you might see me run the ball, but I'm not running the ball because, I need to dominate my opponent running the ball. The defense is just still too fast. They toned it down a little bit, but I don't think they toned it. Here, this play right here that's good against cover 4. It's called Saints Switch. If you want to go back and pause and look at it. The tight end comes open on cover 4 a lot. So I like calling that on cover 4. Because a lot of people like to play cover 4 and cover 3. That tight end runs a wheel route underneath all that. It's kind of like how I run off of 4 wide. And you see Cohen, like the last video that I showed, Cohen is running underneath. That's what a tight end does. Does the exact same thing, just does it off of a different formation. And I like doing stuff like that because it helps throw my opponent off. If I come out and I want to run Cohen underneath on 4 wide, like like I was doing on that comeback on that Panthers gameplay, then of course, like we saw what my opponent did, right? He tried to jump it with his lineman because he knew it was coming. You get what I mean? But I hit my tight end up on top. But the thing is, if you switch it up and do it off a different formation, then they don't know what's coming. That's why I like running the same plays off of different formations. It's like the same play concept, you're just running off a different formation. Like this right here. The previous play is a passing play, and then the guy goes in motion again right here. It's a pass play. So you could do off a running play. He goes in motion, you think it's a run again, and I snap the ball and I'm throwing the ball. You get what I mean? Just to help throw your opponent, just in play calling. And this is a play I won that Panthers game off of. It's called PA tight end wheel. And I just send, it's a play action, but I just send my running back underneath. If you're playing cover 4 flats, cloud flats, then of course underneath with a running back is going to be wide open. So I do that just to like, hey, bring your defenders down to play my running back, or you want to play my running back yourself. Then the middle of the field is going to be wide open if I let the wide receiver run upfield. The post is going to come open, and the Z spot post sometimes comes open. Z spot's not really as effective this year because you can't possession catch it like you could last year. If you try to possession catch it, the defender's going to just knock the ball out of your hand. So I'm trying to practice how to use what's it called? That catch on the run box button. I usually don't use it, but I'm gonna have to start learning how to use that button, because what they do with possession catching this year is just how to limit the catches. Is it's sending that animation where the defender jumps on you and knocks the ball out. So unless you're like wide open on the possession catch, if a defender's close to you, he's gonna knock the ball out every time. So what I'm start doing now is sometimes I just let the guy my receivers catch it themselves, or I have to start using the catch through animation. I think it's box, I believe. The run and catch animation, which I hardly ever used last year, because I think EA is trying to kill the possession catches. It's too many. This year is just too many drops. Like killing me. So this is to the subscriber that asked for my playbook. Here it goes, in all its glory, and it changes. Depending on how the year goes and what people are doing online, and I might go in there and tweak it a little bit. But for the most part, like what I do every year is I just pick the Bears playbook and I play the game first in August, and then depending on what I'm seeing online, I come back and I tweak it, based off what I've seen or what I've seen other people run, and I'm like, I like that play is running. I might pick it, I might add it to my playbook, and then I run a scheme around that particular play. Like if you see like a lot of the plays that I select, they're almost the same thing. It's like this play right here. You see how the running back goes out, but I'll pick all the plays that has the running back going out. So when I do call a play, I might call it 3 times in a row, but I'm calling 3 separate plays, but they look alike. So the running back goes out, it could be a throw to the running back. The running back goes out, it could be a throw to a Z spot on top. The running back goes out, it could be a drag coming up. You know what I mean? So the defense never knows what I'm doing. So it's kind of like you run the same plays. You should run different plays out of the same formation, and it just keeps your opponent guessing. Is he throwing to the running back this time, or is he gonna throw it upfield? You might do it for say maybe a first down, second down, third down, and then switch up to something else, just to try to gain the first down. Not like you're gonna do it all the way upfield. It's just like, all right, this 3 series right here, I might run this formation for 3 straight series. 3 straight first down, second down, and third down. Then when you get your first down, then you go to you might choose someone else. All right, I'm gonna run these set of plays to try to get another first down, and have them guessing what it is you're doing. Is it gonna be a run? Is it gonna be a pass? Is it gonna be play action? But it's basically give them the same look for 3 straight downs, and you switch up. So just little things like that people probably wouldn't even tell you about. It's because I think when people play online, they go in there and just randomly select play and go. And the reason why you see a lot of people calling the same plays is because they're not really basing their play calling off they're basing off a one play scheme. So it's like, all right, if I know what you're doing, I know you always go to this on a specific down, then I'm calling my defense based on what I've seen you do previously. And they end up being in trouble, because when it's not open, then it's like, oh, now you're running around like a chicken with his head cut off, because he didn't think it all the way through before he called it. So some of the opponents, even the guy I was playing that Panthers game, you see how he was calling his plays. Even though I was trying to send the blitz on him, he was just trying to figure out who's isolated with his tight end on that one first down he had. And he isolated his tight end, hit him on the outrun, and got a first down. That's just smart. What am I can't get mad at that. It's just smart play calling. because he countered what I was trying to do. And those are the kind of games sometimes I like being in because it's more fun. Even when I lose those games, I don't feel so bad. The ones that I feel bad about is when I know somebody's just like, beating the code in the game. Like you're beating the actual computer code that's written. You're trying to break the game and win that way, and then it's annoying because that's not really football. You're just exploiting basically. So hopefully this one helps somebody that's out there. Here is my plays in all of its glory. All of its glory. I think I had to take a phone call here, so I kind of paused there for a minute. Probably come back. So here's the rest of it, man. So the sets. Go on the formations, show you all the formations. And then that's it, man. That's all the formations I run on offense. All of it right there. So, alright, guys. To the next video. Hopefully this helps. Alright. Talk to you guys later. 1.